So what do you do when you don't feel good enough? Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, family? My name is Legin. I'm an artist and a speaker, and this is the Fear Not Minute. It's a quick thought to encourage you to trust God and fear not. So hey, imagine giving somebody a gift and they just reject it. They just straight up just don't take it. Let's not talk about why, they just don't take it. How does that feel, right? Sucks, right? Here's the deal, man. Like, I know what it is to feel a feeling of rejection. Like, I live with a fear of rejection and a fear of failure because of a couple things in the past, and struggling with that keeps me from moving forward in things I want to do. And it's just a bad feeling. So I'm in counseling now to receive help from that. And at the end of every counseling session, my counselor will say, hey, listen, you are a good enough father, a good enough husband, a good enough artist, good enough minister. God loves you, your family loves you, your kids love you, you're doing great. How do you feel when I tell you that? And I will say at the end of it, I believe you a little bit more every time you say it, that I'm good enough and it's okay, and that I can get over this fear of rejection, the fear of jumping out and not doing good and being rejected because I'm already loved and accepted, right? And so that causes me to push forward in my talent, my abilities, my skills. What am I trying to say to you? One of the things you need to do if you're afraid of being good enough is understand that when you don't accept how good you are at the things you're good at, you are rejecting the giver of that gift. You are rejecting God who gave you that gift to be good at a thing, to be good at whatever it is you do. You're spitting in his face and saying, no, I'm good. I don't want that gift. Imagine if you give a gift to somebody you love and they say, you know what, appreciate you, thanks, but I don't want that gift because I'm not good enough for it. Take it somewhere else. Even for all the reasons they push it back, it still hurts. It still is a rejection to you. And now the person suffering with fear of rejection, me, is now doing the same thing to somebody else. You have to understand, and I have to understand, that God has made us for a purpose. He looked at man and said, it is good. He's given you gifts. The Bible says every good and perfect gift has come from God. If you're good at something, you have a talent, you have a skill. It could just be loving on people. It could be mathematics. It could be entrepreneurship. People call me all the time for ideas because I'm good at that. But then when it comes to myself, I hesitate because I'm working through being good enough. It's an EP I'm working on now to talk about my freedom I'm getting in counseling. Don't be afraid to be good enough. Because when you reject the gift you've been given, you reject the giver of the gift. But when you receive it, you're honoring him, and now you get to go and be all you were intended to be. Don't be afraid to be good enough. Listen, this has been a Fear Not moment. I hope it's encouraged you to trust God, fear not, and go for it. And if you like this whole idea of fighting against your fear, I've got some merch here, Fear Not with the X, trust God, fear not, cross out the fear. This red shirt is only for the Fear Not Family Club, which is a membership club. You can click below and find out more about that. But hit me up anywhere on my website or hit me on all socials at legin.tv or my text club. I would love to stay in touch with you. Until next time, love y'all. Trust God, fear not.